What if I told you being brought back to life by your enemies would be a bad idea?
Would you like to help us end the server?
You believe me, right? But surprisingly, after 3 months of being banned, I didn't believe that myself. Yet, I would come to realize my terrible decision. And throughout the next week of my life, I would try to break a curse I had brought upon myself. The curse of letting my enemies revive me. But with all that considered, this story starts 3 months ago, where my #1 enemy had challenged me to fight him to the death.
If I offer you a fair fight, like a 1v1, would you take it?
I would eventually end up losing, causing me to get banned.
You fought well, but in the end, we came out on top.
GG.
But 3 months later, when I heard the server finale was starting, I would end up making a deal getting me revived. But consequently being trapped in a server-ending cycle with my only motive being to escape.
I have the revive stone.
Let me see this. Let me see this. Oh, you do have a revive stone.
With me about to be revived, I had realized 2 things. 1, why am I letting my enemies revive me? 2, what's going to happen when I even log on? And although my future seemed very uncertain, I didn't think twice, especially since I wanted to be there for the finale. Am I revived?
Okay.
However, knowing I was revived, I wanted to know my enemies' true motives, so I decided to ask them. So, why did you even revive me?
Would you like to help us end the server?
What? When I heard this information, the decision I had made finally weighed down on me. Although I was revived, I had stupidly agreed to sign 3 contracts upon joining the game.
If we revive you, you signed 3 contracts?
I'll sign a contract.
Alright.
These contracts quite literally signed my life away, making me my enemy's puppet. Not knowing these would inadvertently ruin my life, I would go to sign them like I promised.
I have your contracts.
Okay, can I read them? Contract 1 of 3 by Linnc and Eddie, subject teams. You must help us kill every single one of your teammates. This includes anyone who is affiliated with you in the... Honestly, out of all 3 contracts, this one made me think. Just because I was revived by these players, did it really mean I had to kill my old teammates? Some of my teammates are good friends of mine and had stayed by my side since the start of the server. Honestly, thinking in this moment, I really did not want to sign these, but I was far too deep. So with each contract stating a different punishment and requirement, I would end up signing each, hoping that during the end of the finale, nothing would go south. However, knowing I would eventually have to kill my old teammates, I would make a decision. A decision that, when put into retrospect, changed the course of my story entirely. And that decision was to kill my old teammate Saurin first. See, though my goal at first was to escape these contracts, I was also being guided by something else entirely. And that was greed. See, my teammate Saurin was not only one of my best friends, but he also held some of the most powerful items on the server. Each one of these holding a special ability and just overall making him unkillable. So I knew in order to kill him, I would have to abuse our trust and trap him. This greed guided me towards a trap, and as I started on it, I realized today was day 1 of the finale, and that the next 4 days were going to be absolute hell. See, with day 1 of the finale starting, a player named Dumb as Dumb had joined the game. This player held onto 1 of 4 shards that when combined can end the server. Now my team wanted that for obvious reasons, but I wasn't after that at all. See, my old teammate Saurin had no idea I wasn't on his team yet, and I wanted to abuse our trust as much as I could before I had to switch sides. So the entirety of this event, I would be trying to gain as much trust as I could from Saurin, so that hopefully I can use it as leverage later to get those items.
Bro, just give me your chest plate, your egg, your light brush,
and your dream spiral.
Now, obviously, it would have been nice if Saurin gave me his items like that, but I knew he would never give up those items without 100% trusting me. So when this event started, I knew I needed to gain as much trust from Saurin as possible. And the best way to do that was to kill Dumb, because like everyone else on the server, he wanted that shard. So when the event started, I knew I had to strike first. So I'm initiating it.
Wait, if Dumb dies, then just have to
Yo,
keep it
wait.
going.
Bx.
Go burn it.
Wait, Bx.
Where are you?
Bx, where are you? Bx, where are you? Wait, Bx. Before I go, hold that for me.
Okay.
When Saurin gave me this item, it made me think back 3 months ago. This was because me and Saurin had earned this item together. And since you just gave it to me like that, it really made me think. And even though this war was going on around me, I didn't care, because knowing what I was about to do to Saurin was worse. And I really felt bad, but knowing I had to do it, I would bait him into the trap with the item he had given me.
Alright, I'm here.
No, I need to show you something. Saurin, there's a huge issue right now. I need to tell you that.
Bro, I'm scared. You know what? If I die, I'd like to die to you, because you're my just a teammate.
I'm not supposed to tell anyone this, Saurin. You better not tell anyone. But I am contract bound
The hell?
to Linnc.
Okay, so how and why?
Basically, in return for him reviving me since he had a revive stone, he gave me 3 contracts. In one of the contracts is I need to kill you, Saurin.
No, bro. I can't. Bro, I'll die, bro. Like, I'd rather have you be set free, bro. Do you want to take my items?
I kind of forced to. I don't want to.
That's right. You owe me, okay? You owe me a whole gear set.
Thank you, Saurin. You want to know what one of those contracts said?
Yeah.
I had to lie. The contract said I had to lie. I never mentioned this before because I was lying to you, the viewer, as well. Sure, greed guided me towards trapping Saurin. Sure, I had to kill my team, but I never really felt bad for what I did to Saurin. Because this server that I had been revived on was completely corrupt. And according to these 2 players, people had been abusing illegal vaults all over the server. And when I asked them who they suspected abused the most, they said,
Saurin.
they even claimed that
Your own team that you've trusted for months with destroying the cheaters, they've been cheating the whole time.
And ever since I knew this, I never felt bad about taking those items. Saurin never deserved them, because you don't get what you deserve, you get what you earn. So with Saurin's items, I gave them to my team, but as I was about to log out, I heard a familiar voice. What's going on? I just came back.
I'm not losing my items. My team still has modules. This doesn't have to be a war. Just give the chestplate back to me.
You know what, Saurin? I'll see you after the end of the war, bro.
What the fuck? My reaction just shows how surprised I was to hear this. A war was brewing because 2 evils had taken advantage of me. On Linnc's side, they were controlling my every move with these contracts. On Saurin's side, he had been secretly abusing illegal items for me. And in my world, I just wanted to do the right thing. So when I gave Linnc Saurin's illegal items, it wasn't by choice, but rather by what the contracts had forced me to do. And later, when Linnc's teammate Eddie had gone off with Saurin, I had no idea what was going to happen. So in the goal of escaping these contracts and preventing a war, I would go to Eddie's location invisible to see what was going on. I'm going on a mission. I don't know what's going on. I see people flying around. What the fuck? I got it! Oh my god! What I had just obtained was an item that I had just given to Linnc's teammate Eddie. So seeing this odd event, I had no clue what was going on. However, I was still being chased by my old team, and wanting to know why they even had bedrock, I would start crashing out. Why did you have bedrock? How do you have bedrock?
Listen, give the module back, and we don't have to have anything bad happen.
Why did you have bedrock though? Bro, T-Dog, I'm not gonna lie, I talked to T-Dog and Bernard. They told me you had these. I didn't think you did. But now I know.
Drop the module.
Sorry, no.
Alright, bro. Dude, I'm telling you right now, BX. Y'all are all gonna die. Y'all are all gonna be bedrock trapped. Y'all are all gonna be banned.
With him saying this, me and Linnc felt threatened, and knowing he was now alone since Pengonn left, we decided to try and kill him. However, not even 5 minutes later, he would escape, leaving a loose end on the story. With Saurin out of the picture, for now there's something I need to tell you. The finale was going on throughout this entire time, and my teammate Linnc, the person who wants to end the server, collected 3 of 4 shards. And with the final shard releasing tomorrow, I wanted to talk to Linnc, because behind the scenes, I was not getting along with his team at all.
Why do I have to be teamed with that team, dude?
Can we leave this team? Do we have to be teamed with this team?
So, like, are you saying you're betraying? Because that would indicate that you owe me 5 IOUs.
After swiftly being shut down by Linnc, I would kinda just wander around the server. I didn't want to be a part of this team that Linnc created, especially since they wanted to end the server. And I didn't want to be with my old team either, cause they cheated all the time. Though, there was one thing I knew for certain. I'm gonna get my revenge on Linnc. I'm gonna get my revenge on Linnc and Eddie. After being set on revenge, I would get a message from an old friend asking me to meet up. This friend of mine was Saurin, and we were not on good terms considering I just tried to kill him. It also didn't help that he threatened to ban me off the server with illegal items, but part of me still wanted to go. So with a tiny bit of hope left inside me, I would go to meet up with him, but I would have never suspected what he would do. Hi, Saurin.
What's good, bro?
My old teammate was sitting here right in front of me, and since he didn't want to fight,
I'm not trying to fight.
I kind of just sat here speechless.
Alright, so as you know, you killed me. It was my first player death in about 3 months. It did feel bad because I put all my trust into you. After you betrayed me, I don't think you realized how much of a teammate you meant to me. But all I gotta say is I quit. You win.
Saurin, I'm not ending it like this. Saurin.
Bx, if you don't kill me 2 times, which will leave me on 1 life, I'm gonna do it myself.
Saurin was threatening me with his life, and I would have no clue what to say or do. But eventually, Saurin would bring me here, and he was on his final life before being banned. There's still time, Linnc. I can...
Yes. You dug yourself into a grave that you cannot get out of.
Is there not anything I can do?
Bx, when I needed you the most, you betrayed me. And right now, because I'm about to be banned, I think you need me the most.
What? Saurin was banned, and I somehow lived on 1 life. Call it luck or destiny, I didn't care. These words of his propelled me into a state of acceptance. Because if Saurin wasn't on the server, I don't want to be either. So when Linnc got the last shard and brought us to the end, I asked for one of the contracts and let Linnc know where I stood. Many of you know, but some of you do not. I have been contract bound to end the server. Do we want to end this out in a fight, or do we want to just jump into the void with no fight?
We did all this work, Bx. Like, I think
It's just over, honestly. At least my story's over. You know, Eddie, you know what, Linnc? You know what this does if I fall in?
it avoids it.
Yeah, it voids it, and I get banned. Alright, bye guys. I hope the end was fun for you guys.